I have a couple here this evening that I'm very proud of. We were just talking about their first seminar with you, David. I'm going to let them share. But I've got Eddie and Erica. Come on up, y'all.
Good man.
Excited to have y'all.
Yeah, get past me. Sorry. I got excited. There you go.
All right.
I remember them.
All right. So y'all tell us a little bit about yourselves, your background, what you do for a living, that kind of thing.
Want to go first?
Yeah, so we're both in
Hold it
IT.
really high because
Oh.
make it loud.
Okay. Yeah, we're both in IT, actually.
So you're both full of it.
Yep,
Yeah, we're those
full
IT
of
people
it.
you talk about.
In fact,
Wait, really quick, because we get a lot of people full of it. How many people are in the tech industry in this room? There's your people. See, they're all nerds. They all dress the same as you.
And we actually heard about Dell on the radio from a friend, and it really inspired us to really look into lifestyles. And we actually did the online 2-day with Lee.
Okay.
It was actually the 4-day.
Or the 4-day,
Yeah.
4-day.
But, you just have to come in person. I mean,
Yeah.
So you watched
Just-
it with Lee first, and then
yeah.
you came in person?
a few months later,
Okay.
I came to your class.
Awesome. And y'all had some neighbors that were young and retired already, too. So
Yes, our neighbors are...
Yeah, we did. They're actually traveling Southeast Asia right now.
Oh, wow.
All
They're in their
right.
40s.
And are they
Fully retired.
were they
No,
Lifestyles members?
No, they're
or-
not members.
Oh.
No, they did it themselves. But
Okay.
they
But you
kinda-
saw what they did, and
Yeah.
it
Oh, okay.
inspired you to, you were looking at what you had going for you in your retirement accounts and everything, and like, how are we going to get
It
there?
wasn't much.
Yeah. But you joined, and you worked with mentors, and we're going to talk about the most recent house that y'all bought. Got some before and afters here. So tell us about this house right here. How'd you find it?
Yeah, so this one was from a Lifestyles realtor, Moon Kim. This was down in Clute. Probably never heard of it because my lender
Clute?
never heard of it either. Yeah, it's a little south of Houston,
Oh, okay.
right by Lake
And you guys
Jackson.
live all the way up here?
Yeah,
So how many hour away is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the greatest answer. Well, I know you guys don't understand it when you're new, coming the first time, but the goal is we're supposed to buy an investment that makes money for us, so you don't have to be next to it every minute. Is my point. So.
And how many times did you leave the house your house in connection with this investment property?
Never.
None.
Never?
Nope.
Never.
Wow. Now the reason this is very powerful. I need a hug for that, man. That's like freaking awesome. I wish I could get everybody to do this because seriously, guys, think about it. I have people from Hawaii, California. We have people from Israel that bought properties and they've never been to them. What we say here at Lifestyles is live where you want to live, invest where it makes sense. So they're actually like rock stars to me right now because they get it.
Yeah, they even had the mobile notary come to the house
Yep.
for both closings.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
So got some more before and afters there.
So you organized everything remotely. That's awesome. How to fix it up and everything.
Yep. Beautiful turnout here. And here's the exciting part. So gonna talk about your returns there. So about $38,000 out of pocket. So equity capture $22,000. Good job, excellent. And then cash flow.
Whoa, you just ran over that really quick.
Okay, no, you're right. I'm sorry.
How many of you would like to invest 38 grand and make an extra 22,000 on top of it? That's like a 60 or 70% return from day one. Who'd be okay with that? Does your stocks do that from day one? It's life changing.
And actually, David, we cash flowed from day one.
And you made money from day one.
Yeah, day one.
That's awesome. There you go.
Yep.
And do you pay taxes on that cash flow?
0.
Who would like to pay 0 taxes? There you go. See, they're paying no taxes on this money too.
Yeah, excellent. So yeah, and we were talking about the process of getting the renter in there, and you guys did a fantastic job marketing and getting that resident in there before the rehab was even completed.
Yeah, we were a week out,
Yeah.
and we already had somebody lined up.
So this is very important what he just said. Remember this when I teach a seminar this weekend. I always tell people this, they never believe me. If you do it properly, before you're done with the rehab, you will advertise it, you will get the first month's rent and a deposit before it's ever finished. Because when you close on a house, do you have to pay the mortgage payment right away? No, it's typically 45 days later. So they buy it, they fix it up, they go to a new loan, then they have another 45 days, but before it's even done, what do? They get a deposit first month's rent. Who likes that? Give them a hand for that. That's huge, guys. That's exactly how you do it.
Excellent. All right, and then this was actually your second house. So these guys have taken action this year. They've bought 2 houses since the spring, so very proud of them. And the other house they've cash flowed from day one as well. Tell us just a little bit about that acquisition.
So that one, it was a member-owned property. He was just looking to sell, step up to multifamily.
Okay.
So this one was already tenant occupied,
Right.
0 rehab. We had a few repairs here and there, but yeah, I mean, we cash flowed again from day one.
That's awesome. And you can raise the rents then whenever the rent's due. And
Oh yeah, it's
leasing-
actually a little below market right now.
Awesome. So
yeah.
who likes that idea? Like, let's say you're new, you've never done this before. Buying off another member, it's already been fixed up. Might need a few things, but if you're new to this, you don't even have to find a renter. Who likes that idea? That's called turnkey. There's nothing wrong with that. And we'll talk about opportunities
And
like
they
that this weekend.
still made a $12,000 equity capture
Yeah.
on that one. So
So you're making close to $5,000 a year.
Yeah.
Did your boss want to give you a $5,000 raise?
Nope.
So who gave Eddie a raise? And
We
you
had to
guys
do it
gave your own?
ourselves. Yeah.
Who likes the idea of giving yourself a raise? You see how it starts adding up, buying back a little bit of your time with each one? Awesome, awesome. I love this.
excellent.
Good stuff.
All right. So tell us about how Lifestyles has changed your life and your plans for the future.
Yeah, this has given us, what I want to say, like a path forward, if you will. Because even before COVID, we had looked and we're like, wow, like in order to, I guess, retire, we calculated it was like $1.5 million, and that was pre-COVID,
Right.
and pre all the interest rates going up and all that.
Well, there's less
So,
people alive, so it should be easier now.
Yeah, I mean, we looked, we're like, wow, I don't know how we're going to get there. And it was funny, we talk about our friend, and I mean, you talked to Pat, man, what was that? Probably 10 years ago now.
He hasn't done anything
Yeah, he's
with
still
it.
not a member. And it was funny because when we got our first property and we were fixing to, get our second, we actually saw him. We're like, hey, like, thank you.
Oh, that's awesome.
And yeah,
Cool.
he just for whatever reason just isn't doing it.
So were you guys doing the 401k and the IRA, that sort of
Yeah,
thing before?
we were.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And now you're doing this? So what's the
Yep.
results? Is it a little bit better?
Oh, it's miles better. I mean, these returns, I mean, like you said, isn't going to retire us, but it's just the rinse and repeat now.
But
So-
as you get these chunks, you're going to sell these and buy bigger and bigger.
Oh,
and
yeah,
bigger.
most definitely.
Domino effect.
Yeah, and I mean, the biggest thing for us it's just our time, because since COVID, I mean, anybody in IT can attest. I mean, we work. I mean, I remember, 40, 50, 60-hour weeks.
Yep. I get it.
mean, for what?
And you're both working, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And since you bought your first 2 houses this year, I'm excited to hear when you file taxes for this year how your
Yeah.
adjusted gross
Oh, yeah.
income changes. So that's
Yeah,
one of the
we'll
really
Yeah,
exciting
that's a
parts
big
about it.
thing because it's going to counteract their taxes on their high-paying jobs. Really quick, I have a question for you guys because there's some new people here who haven't been here before. Think back to when you first joined. You're a little bit nervous about this. What advice would you give the new people that are coming to my seminar this weekend? What advice would you give those people?
Just do it. Don't be scared.
Don't let fear get in the way. I mean, because I'll be straight up. We sat on our membership for
A year.
year?
and yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. We just didn't do anything with it, and then went through the process, followed the roadmap, and we're like, wow, this is actually easier than we thought it was.
And you didn't buy just one, you bought a second one.
Right.
Yeah,
it's
So
all
after
remote.
after doing one, how much more confidence do you have?
Oh wait, well now that we've done the rehab, it's like wow, I just want to get into another one now.
Yep.
So guys, you got to realize what my job is. I'm going to ruin your career, and you're all going to end up in rehab. Look at these people in rehab.
Very good. Yeah, and their goal is actually to buy one initially,
Yeah,
right?
it
And-
was to buy one.
Yeah,
and
because
we
we're
got
the
two.
type B, like
Yeah.
both of us.
Yeah.
The analysis paralysis.
But then you did one, and
But yeah, and even like you said, Nicole, like yeah, you can look, but you gotta
You got to do
take
something
action at
with
some
it.
point. Like, but yeah, now we're kind of getting out of that mold, and not that we haven't like become type A's or anything, but definitely.
But
you
you're
know,
looking for more
it's
place for
quicker.
money, I'll bet, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, we are. Yeah, definitely the 401k route's going to be next.
Okay.
yeah. That's I know that was one thing that y'all mentioned that that you're going to do next year.
Oh,
so
401ks, yeah.
so yeah, that'll be huge. So excited to see. We'll probably
Yeah, after people make like a 50% return, 100% return, they're like, that's a little better than what I'm doing now. Am I right? So you see they're going in that direction.
And David, you mentioned in your class how, you will run out of money.
Yep. I was
we're
thinking
kind
around
of
how
at
we're
that point
feeling
now.
right
So that's
now.
why, the 401k.
But the 401k, you're like,
Yeah,
but I'm like, what's it doing now?
Exactly.
Nothing.
What could it be doing? Yes.
Way more.
There you go. That's that opportunity cost. You got to get it out of there. Yep.
Yep. Very good.
Great.
All right. Well, I know y'all had a couple of shout outs that you wanted to give to some vendors. I think some of them are in the room, I believe. So
Yeah, we had, Noble, Jesse Cora over there at Noble Mortgage. I mean, he was excellent. He actually did both of our properties.
Okay.
Integrity, Lee over at
Lee
Integrity
Siegel,
for our...
Oh, there he is back there.
Yeah, for all of our insurance, yeah. 360 Realty. They've been perfect, by the way. I mean, I would say to anyone, if you want to have more of that passive, because even in single
Let them
family-
handle all that.
Yeah, just let them handle it. So that's
Okay.
been perfect. Inspections by Pat, he gave us great rates for that. And then Corbett's Total Property Care, Mondell over there, like he does anything in the greater Houston area, so can't recommend him enough.
yeah. So
So
all
you,
those
you have
on
your
the
list
vendor
of people you call whenever there's a problem. Easy.
Yeah, and then our realtor was Moon.
Moon Kim?
Moon Kim.
Okay. He's
And,
the number one realtor of all of Houston. One of the lifestyles realtors.
Yeah, and then we obviously we wouldn't be here without Nicole and Adrian too. So I got to give a shout out to him.
Is Adrian here?
He's around here
I
somewhere.
saw him. He's
yeah.
out there yapping. Yep.
So cool.
Cool.
All right. Any questions?
Yeah,
for
you guys have
anybody
one
out
or two
there?
questions for him before we move on?
Oh, Leo has a question. What?
Just repeat his question.
How much time do you have to spend on this each month? I mean, or like,
I'll redefine your 40-minute question. Ready? How much time each month do you spend on running these properties?
I mean, however long it takes to draft out an email, maybe a text message, phone call
Yep.
here and there. It's nothing.
So like 10 minutes a month.
Yeah, give or take.
So
Maybe 15.
If you can make $500-600 a month for 15 minutes, who likes that idea?
And that's while you're going through the refi and the rehab and the refi.
Oh, that's everything.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
so
it's amazing.
now you got somebody in there. So
video or like watch and see what they
No, so actually, our property management, they give us quarterly reports of everything.
So he went even more turnkey route. He's like, I don't even want to deal with the residents. He just hired a property management company to do all the work for him. Nothing wrong with that.
all right.
Okay.
Very
Cool.
good. Any other questions?
All right.
Anything
online real quick?
Oh, we got one more back here.
Okay. Where?
the time that you started, found a deal, the move, rehab, all this time when you start to close, you got 10 years.
So let me repeat that. He said from the time you got into contract basically on this property to close and rehab, how long the whole process take you?
That's right at about 5 weeks.
5 weeks? Okay. Good question. Okay.
Very good.
Yeah, online question, David.
Okay. Go ahead. Do the online one. It's like
Mike
the
is
voice of
asking-
God. I don't know where it's coming from.
Mike is asking, can you speak to W-2 versus passive income and the tax advantages in general?
Well, that takes about an hour. But really, just so you know, all of the passive income, in other words, all the dividends, the cash flow, when real estate is done correctly, there's something called depreciation. We write against it. It will all be tax-free. Now, I can't explain all that right now, but there's another advantage as well. The excess passive losses can, in some cases, everybody's unique, write that against your W-2 income. But I'll teach that for about an hour this weekend. That's why you got to come.
I
So,
want to take one more question from our member over here that just got under contract on a property today.
Oh.
So go ahead, Mo.
I was just curious about advertising for tenants. Like, how did you do that? Did you just put a sign in the yard, or were you on Facebook?
so the question was, how did you advertise? Did you put a sign in your yard or Facebook Marketplace? Which way did you advertise?
So again, that was our property management. We got.
He's
into
like,
the-
I didn't do crap. I wrote a check.
We,
Why do you want to work so hard?
Yeah, we got into the deal and we just Googled the address and it was. I mean, I'd lost. It was like 60 websites. It was posted on.
Yep.
They put the sign
Yep.
in the yard, and yeah, they actually, while it was still under rehab, they had people come and look at the house.
Who
So-
loves the idea of just letting everybody else do the work for you? If you learn to just write a check for everything in life, life is better. Who agrees? I don't want to do my laundry. Write a check. I don't want to clean my house. Write a
Yeah,
check.
I mean, you taught us how to do it, David.
I know. That's what I do. I write a check for everything, right? Have a conversation with your wife. Write a check.
Yeah, and if you want to market it yourself, we'll get together for sure. So.
Yeah, and that is something we teach in the seminar, how to do it every step of the way. But of course, you have a mentor. Nicole's awesome at this.
Gotcha.
There you go. All right. Well, let's give him a hand. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
guys
sharing
so
your story,
much.
guys.